Shalom, Mishpaka. Hey, just want to be obedient to the Ruach, speak what he's putting in my Ruach. As you can see, just got done with a little workout, physical exercise out here. Yahuwah is heavily placing on my heart to reach out to the men regarding this 30-day challenge, right, that my wife talked about yesterday. It's not just for the women, it's for the entire assembly. So that includes you men as well. What we're doing for the next 30 days is we're seeking and inquiring Yahuwah on a higher level, right? And we're doing this so that we can walk in his power, right? We're doing this so that we can know him. We can draw nigh closer to him, hear his voice, be cleansed and purged of the things of this world, this carnal Babylonian world, this Babylonian system. So listen, there's a couple things. Obviously, my wife was talking about how for the next 30 days, no complaining. You know, we're fasting from every Tuesday evening going into Thursday morning when the sun comes up. So Tuesday evening, 11 p.m. all the way till Thursday morning, dry fast. No food, no water. That's what a fast is. It's no none of that. no water, no juice, no none of that for the adults. And then obviously for the yellow demon, if you got yellow demon, they can drink water and eat vegetables. But why are we doing this? Again, to tap into Yahuwah's power, right? One of the scripts that came to my mind, you know, just in the season, because we know the word for the season is what? Power. Walking in the power of Yahuwah, right? Entering in forcibly into the kingdom, like Yahuwah said, those who enter, or Yahusha said, those who enter in with force. To walk in that power, we have to know Yahuwah, right? So book of Daniel 11:32 says, you know, in the end time, you know, wickedness will increase, and through flatteries, right, the wicked are going to do some crazy stuff in the earth realm. But it also says those who know their Elohim, right, will be strong and do exploits. So what does that mean? In order for us to tap into that realm, to really do and guard the covenant the way it describes in that verse in Daniel 11, right? Verse 32, I'm sorry, Daniel chapter 11, verse 32. We got to know Yahuwah. So we got to get on our faces, right? That's the purpose of the fast. So for the men, we're going to talk about this more in the Givarim call, but ultimately what Yahuwah is leading me for you all, and again, this is for everybody, not just for the women. This is including the men as well. But for the men specifically, I want y'all to do at least 50 push-ups a day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Obviously, on that Wednesday, we're fasting, so you don't have to worry about it then. But I want you to do 50 push-ups. In addition to that, Yahuwah wants us to pray 3 times a day, right? So you could do it morning, afternoon, evening, if you know, however you're led. But 3 times a day we need to be praying, and we need to be reading at least 1 chapter minimum a day of the scripts, right? Us as the males, the Zakar, it's our duty, it's our responsibility to pass on, right, Torah to the next generation, the passing of the seed, right? The male, he passes on the family history or the lineage history, right? So again, in order for us to do that, we got to know the scripts. And in order for us to know Yahuwah, we have to know what his word says. So again, I'm challenging the men in those 3 areas. Yahuwah is leading me heavily. We got to be strong. We have to do, right? And that word exploits, by the way, in that Daniel 11:32 was added, right? And, you know, obviously that means to do something with force, but that was added to the text. It says do. So we got to start doing this. No more excuses in this season. We have to stand strong and bold for Zion, because the things that Yahuwah is bringing to the earth is going to require us to do things that we're not going to be able to do if we don't have that power, that boldness, that strength in the Ruach realm. So again, and oh, by the way, if there's any men who aren't familiar with the Givarim calls, right, we do Zoom calls every Thursday at noon Eastern time, which is 12 p.m. Eastern time, and every Yom Rishon, which is Sunday, right, at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And we go over Hebrew words, and right now we're studying the book of Genesis, where we're doing chapter 13 this Yom Rishon. But if you are interested, if you are a man and you are looking to join the Givarim of this ministry and go deeper than what we, than what we do on the Shabbat and the mid-Shabbat calls and when these words go forth, send me an email with your name, right, And obviously, you know, I have to inquire Yahuwah on everybody that does join and make sure that they're serious, because some people don't be serious. Some people join and they have other ulterior motives and agendas, and Yahuwah exposes that, and a lot of times they get removed. But if you sincerely in your heart are willing to humble yourself under this order and hear the instructions that Yahuwah has on a higher level and connect with other men that are giving reign, send me an email, right? Send me an email, ZionFrenchyJudah@gmail.com, and just put your name, let me know a little bit about yourself and why Yahuwah is leading you to join the Giving Reign when we do our calls. And I promise you, if it is something that Yahuwah is leading you to do, he will strengthen you as a Giving Reign on this ancient path. So again, I felt led to put that out there. It's time for us to be strong and do exploits. All esteem to Yahuwah. Shalom, family.